In cooperation between the Arab Parliament and the Inter-Parliamentary Union, a meeting was held discussing many key files concerning the Arab region. His Excellency Mr. Aidel Abdurrahman Al-Asuni, Speaker of the Arab Parliament, received His Excellency Mr. Turak Pacheco, President of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, and that was in the presence of a delegation accompanying the two sides. Among the participants was the Speaker of the House of Representatives and Head of the Parliament Councillor, Dr. Hanafi Jabali. The meeting discussed existing cooperation projects between the Arab Parliament and Inter-Parliamentary Union, including electronic application to combat terrorism, development, and the role of the women, and also touched on the Sahar initiative.
اللي تمت النهارده البرلمان العربي بيمثل 22 دولة عربية.
Today we have tackled in the meeting various files. The Arab Parliament represents 22 Arab countries and that facilitates any obstacles facing the Arab countries. The meeting today deal with the role of the women, development, terrorism, Palestinian cause, and many things. And the good news is there's going to be a headquarters for the Inter-Parliamentary Union here in Egypt in coordination with His Excellency Councillor Hanafi Jabali, Head of the Parliament. The African Union, launched by the Arab Parliament in partnership with the Inter-Parliamentary Union, the Mediterranean Parliament, and the Inter-Parliamentary Committee of the 5 Sahel states. Earlier, during the participation of the Arab Parliament in the 8th World Conference of Young Parliamentarians, under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, which was held in Sharm el-Sheikh, many key files were reviewed, like the climate change COP27 that has become a national security issue for all countries and requires strengthening parliamentary efforts to confront it.
About the last conference, the youth parliamentarians, we talked about climate change, and it was a huge opportunity to share some points of view and some policies that we practice in our countries, in our parliaments. So for youth, nothing more, it's urgent, nothing more is important to talk about the future of our sons and the environment and the climate change. It's a necessary discussion that we have to take.
The Arab Parliament and the Inter-Parliamentary Union also highlighted that restoring Arab solidarity became a must in light of the challenges besting the Arab world at the current stage. The Arab Parliament and the Inter-Parliamentary Union's today's conference has not only praised the efforts for Egyptian state in many files like the COP27 climate change and Palestinian cause, but also loaded in efforts exerted by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to support and empower youth in various domains and at different levels. This is Sahar Talawy for Now TV.